Hi guys, I'm Trish. I've got COVID. Just a follow up for the video I made, I think it was 2 days ago. I don't know. You can probably see that I'm feeling a bit shit now. I am having trouble breathing. Not so much that I need to go to the hospital or anything. I've got the Ventolin still, and I've got my neighbour going to the chemist for me to get me some Symbicort, which is a preventer asthma medication. And sorry if I'm a bit flaky. I haven't slept properly for 2 nights, and I'm really not feeling well. So yeah, yesterday I actually feel a little bit better today. I don't want to get my boobs out. I'm trying to keep my nipples down because I haven't got a bra on. And I am certainly not putting a bra on for anyone. I don't even want to get dressed. I don't want to get in the shower. I'm going to have to though. That's a good look, isn't it? Because my neighbour's going to the chemist for me. I spoke to my GP this morning, and he texted me through a script for the Symbicort, so my neighbour's going to get it for me. So I had to put some cash out for her to pay for it, and my pension card. And I had, I put a mask on, and I put gloves on, and I sanitised everything, and got some little Ziploc baggies, and I sanitised them, and I sanitised everything, absolutely everything. So when she goes and pays for the script, and they reach into that little baggie for that $10 note, it's going to be all slimy, but there won't be any COVID on it. Other than that, I had a temperature last night, 38.3, which is a fever by anyone's standards, but it's about 2 degrees higher than what my body normally runs. My body normally runs quite low. So I just felt, everything, even now, is hurting. But like last night when I got into bed and I pulled the doona over my legs, it hurt. You know, when you get that sort of fever. And I've not been sleeping well because the night before last I was just coughing all night, and last night I had some more Panadol and Ventolin at midnight, and then I didn't actually need more Ventolin until I woke up this morning. I was on the phone to my doctor, and I was coughing so much that I could barely speak, and he was just saying, if you can't breathe, you have to go to the hospital. And I'm like, no, it's all right. I just haven't had Ventolin yet. So yeah, running a fever yesterday. I'm not today. I've gone back down to 37 point something. I think normally it's 37.3 or 37.4. My temperature was 37.5, so I guess for a normal person that is slightly up, but not really. So at least my temperature's come back down, and I am still having a little bit of trouble breathing today, but it's a lot better than what it was yesterday. I did eat yesterday, but not as much as I would normally eat, which is probably a good thing. I just had, what did I have? I had my oats with raspberries. I'm going to have that again today. And then I just had like a feta and beetroot salad bowl from, Woolies, the ones that are already made. You just chuck it all together. And that actually made me feel a lot better. And then my daughter made me eat some chocolate with her on the couch. That's therapy. I'm just absolutely, my brain is fried. I think from lack of oxygen and just being so tired and so sore, just so sore. And when you're sick, I don't know, but I know a lot of people like this. When you're sick, there's that period of time for the first day or two when you're like, this is cool. People are bringing me tea, and they're looking after me, and everyone feels sorry for me, although I hate pity. But, when people are looking after you and asking you how you are, and you get to lay on the couch with a snuggly blanket and a hot water bottle, And then it goes beyond that and you're like, fuck this shit, mate. I am not having fun anymore. I don't care how many cups of tea you bring me. I don't care how much you sit and stroke my face and play with my hair to make me feel better. I am not having fun anymore. That's my son. As it turns out, not bringing me a cup of tea. Yeah, so I stopped having fun yesterday and I just wanted to feel better. But I will soon. I don't think I'm going to like end up in hospital or anything like that. And I've got my Symbicort coming probably in the next 10 minutes, so I'll get onto that. My GP told me I can have that up to 8 times a day, which for me is phenomenal. My son's asthmatic. He only has it twice a day. But it's certainly a better drug to have than having Ventolin 12 times a day. I had it yesterday, 12 times between 8 and midnight, which is just way too much. I registered my positive result with the government, and they've been really good actually. They sent me a text for me to go and fill out a form with all my symptoms and everything, and then someone called me last night from a call centre in Brisbane or something, to go through that form and make sure that I was okay and just go over everything for me. And I've got to fill that form out again today, and I'll fill it out again tonight before I go to bed. Or actually, probably about 6 o'clock, because I think they close down the monitoring at about 9 or 9:30. I can't remember. So they've really been on it, and I've got a number there that I can call if I need to. And they said if I need to go to emergency to just get my daughter to drive me, and I don't need to like call ahead of time or anything, to just go. The only thing that I haven't liked, and I will speak to someone about it, is it was easy enough for me to have a telehealth appointment with my GP and get a script sent through to my phone. I've been doing that for a while now. The e-scripts are fine. But I called around a few local chemists today, and chemists that I go to regularly, and 2 of them just don't deliver, and which is bullshit, because one of the chemists that I go to all the time has delivered to me before, outside of COVID times. They didn't have something in stock, and they said, but it's coming in later, we'll deliver it to your home for free. And now all of a sudden, people have got COVID and they can't leave their home and they're not doing deliveries. And I'm happy to pay for delivery. That's my son again, and still no cup of tea. Yeah, so then they gave me the name of another chemist that I could call, my most hated chemist, and I won't say who they are because I don't want to rag out people, but it's my most hated chemist. It's one of the big name ones. So I called them, and they're like, oh yeah, we can deliver it, and it'll be $10. And I'm thinking, well, that's reasonable. Paying for a service, I don't mind paying for a service. And I said, oh, when will it be here? And they said, oh, it might be there today, might not be there till tomorrow. And I was like, dude, I'm having trouble breathing. I need this medicine now. So then I, when you hit your breaking point, and I actually had a bit of a meltdown, and when you're sick anyway, so when you start crying and there's just too much snot and your throat's all tight and you're coughing and everything, I tried to call my neighbour, because she said, I can, if you need anything, let me know. So I tried to call her, and then she didn't answer her phone. So rather than leaving a message, which is what, like a sane, rational person would have done, I just hung up and just started crying. And then I called my sister, who lives I won't say where she lives, but she lives a good 35, 40 minutes from me. But she had said, if you need anything, let me know. So I called her, and by that stage I was actually in tears, and she's like, oh, the Rona's got you bad, hasn't it? And I got the impression they were doing something today. But, she said, we can shuffle it around, we'll come out and see you. So, and it's easy enough to just text the script to someone else and whatever. So, and then my neighbour called me back, and so then I had to call my sister back and say, don't worry, my neighbour's got it, she's taking care of it. So then I had to find my purse that's got cash in it that I haven't used for 2 years, and fortunately still had a $10 note in there. But so, you know, I don't want to give her COVID. So, you know, like I put a mask on and I sanitize my hands and I put gloves on and I sanitize the gloves and then, you know, like everything. I'm just running around just using, you know, so much sanitizer, and I got a Ziploc baggie and sanitized that and got the $10 note and soaked that in sanitizer. And so, you know, so when she goes to pay and they reach into that Ziploc baggie, it's going to be revolting. It's going to be so slimy because there's so much sanitizer on it. But no COVID at all. So that's it. I'm going to go now. I've got a headache right here because I haven't had my Panadol yet. I've got to have my Panadol. I've got to sort out. I've got to sort out all my medications, which is what I do every Monday morning because I'm an old person. And that's it. I'll update. I might do an update tomorrow. Let you know if I'm feeling any better, or maybe later today. Whatever. I just want to fucking sleep. That's all I want to do. I just want to sleep.